We're in today with the HD 7990. This is a 2013 video card with 2048 shaders. It's got 3 GB of VRAM running at 1000 MHz on the core clock, 1500 MHz on the memory clock, 384 bits bus width, DirectX 11, and we're gonna pair it up with this i7 4th Gen with 4 cores and 8 threads. The best thing we can do for the video card without any questions is to jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. This is totally different with AMD Catalyst Control Center. This is an older version, and in order to modify the Crossfire, in order to modify the profile for AMD Crossfire, you add the game there manually, and then you come here, you adjust it how you want it. So here in AMD Crossfire, it's gonna show you the same thing. Here it's apparently it's explaining. This is actually fantastic, and you can pause this and you're gonna see the profiles. I tested a couple of them, and I want to show you how World of Tanks is working, and I put optimize 1-on-1. You remember what we did last time? It's lowering the FPS, but it's trying to force both of the core to run. If I put AFR friendly there for World of Tanks, it's gonna be exactly like in Crossout when we tested it with that R9. Very glitchy, and you cannot see nothing. Use AMD predefined profile. It allows you to take a profile that is working for other games. Regardless, we're gonna jump with optimize 1-on-1 and see how it's working. Okay, so in the graphics I got SD because it's an old operating system, and HD because I test a lot of old video cards, and it's not important to put high definition texture. It's like low performance mode from Fortnite, something like that. If I pass the glitches, I mean, if I play just a little, the game becomes a fraction playable with an HD 7990, you know. On low details, this is it. It's maximum. It's like open play field. You see the damage terrain, you know, the artifacts and stuff like that, but that's it. It's not unplayable. You see the tank very okay-ish. The enemy tank, you see it completely. There is no problem. I got only 1.1 gig of VRAM utilization because I'm on low details, but that's it, you know. I can see how much VRAM it's utilized, the core how much it's utilized, and the wattage that I take in order to deliver this performance. And it's a very interesting idea to see other games that are not compatible with Crossfire, you know, how they are working. It was not designed for a game like this because the game developer thought, you know what, we're gonna put it all with performance mode and low quality, but we don't have time to put it with dual BGA compatibility. And they are right there, you know, because it's working with every single potato video card. This game, it's not okay to complain about this game that has no problem on working with all video cards. Even though it's glitchy, I still stay like this. I will still play the game like this, even though it's glitchy. The only thing I will do is make it consume less wattage and less heat from the video card. That's it. It doesn't matter. Yo, I killed somebody. I got 1 kill. I got 1 kill. Yes. Last time I was in this game, I was with that E5 2699, and I had that 8990, and I made a statement. I said that I have a problem with the CPU, and I said, you know what? I will put the 7990 with this i7 4th Gen, and I'm going to see that the 3.8 4000 megahertz how much is boosting or whatever is needing. I thought the problem with that computer was not okay. You know, the video card is bottleneck because of that. And in this situation, you can actually see it's nearly the same. 400 FPS. Why I got 400 FPS? 560 watts. The moment I look, this is maximum. So he's doing a little better. Seriously. 570 watts. With Windows 10, I cannot reach this amount of FPS. Unbelievable how nice it is to put all drivers with all games. Look at this. I don't know, it's just bottlenecking at 200. But in this case, see, if I stay there in the corner, got 500 FPS, 90% load on the video card, 81 degrees on the video card with 100%, 50-60% load on the CPU side with 68 degrees on the CPU. This is interesting. Seriously, the performance, it's interesting. All right, but whenever you're playing the game, you notice that the performance is totally different, you know, in 170 FPS like I had previous with this video card. Let me show you a game that it's actually working very interesting. Yeah, I want to see on the video side I have high details as a preset. I'm gonna keep it as a profile because I want to see how the game is performing. You know, why I'm showing you this game is 98% load on the first core, 76 degrees on the first core, 1000 megahertz on the frequency, and on the second core only 2% load, 45 degrees and 300 megahertz on the second core. 5.2 gig of VRAM utilization. Every single game now that I tested in Windows 10 and Windows 7, it doesn't pass 3 gig of VRAM, but this one knows how to utilize that amount of VRAM it's got on the video card. So this is the only reason why I came into the game. Plus it got only 365 watts consumption, so there is no problem on actually utilizing this. So I will call this a big win. Does it run Crysis? Let me explain. I got very high details. I got anti-aliasing 8X. Everything is maxed out and it's working really nice. 420-30 watts consumption. In some cases it's utilizing the video card. I got 2.3 gig of VRAM utilization, over 400 watts consumption. The CPU on the other hand, it's, you see, it's turboing to 4000 megahertz in order to keep up with the video card. So all in all, it's doing fantastic. The spikes are not present. I got over 60 FPS, so I will call this a day when it comes to utilizing this hardware. I'm very surprised how it's working with this i7, seriously. In a case like this, I will really recommend the video card. Seriously, look at this. It got 100 FPS on FPS. Look at this, 528 watts consumption from the computer. It's running Crysis perfect. Let's see, 130 FPS, 563 watts consumption. Yes, it's using, and 76 degrees on the video card with 95% load on the cores of the video card. The CPU managed to reach 4000 megahertz, you know, with 5.1 gig of system RAM, 30 watts consumption, and it's holding, you know, even the temperature on the video card is nearly to 80 degrees. So yeah, definitely is doing the job here. This game is utilizing the video card properly. This game is utilizing the CPU properly. I got 62 degrees on the CPU side, and you can see that even with this configuration on maximum details, I put everything on ultra 1080p. I got nearly 600 watts consumption from this computer. Definitely a fantastic performance. So if I maxed out everything, I got 90% load on the video card. Look at the wattage consumption. 610 watts consumption, 5.1 gig of VRAM utilization. What do you want? Seriously, this game is putting this video card on its knees. This game is putting this system on its knees. 620 watts consumption. The frequency on the second core is going up and down. I don't know, maybe it's throttling on the temperature. I think it's throttling on the temperature, but the performance, the FPS is still there. So I like it. I will take this as a big win when it comes to utilizing this video card. Very interesting game that needs to be added on your list. And if you're interested on playing with a video card like this with dual BGA chipsets, very important to know perfectly what game is designed for video cards like this. Oh, wait. I put the lights off. Sorry, fam. I like this performance. It's doing a fantastic job. The temperature is decent. You know, I have to check out this thermal paste because after a couple of years, I think it's got a problem. But all in all, this is one of those favorable games that needs to be added on your playlist in order to benefit from a video card like this. On maximum details, it's kind of good, you know, and can't say nothing because it's a decent experience. If you are interested, like I said, to play games in Crossfire, there's a lot of games that you didn't play, and majority of them, they are working really nice with old hardware like this. So I will definitely recommend this because it's a fantastic experience. Just in case you're interested to see how this video card is performing in Battlefield 3, I remember 8990 working really nice in Battlefield 1 with that E5 CPU. CPU, and it was doing a fantastic job. I think this is one of those situations that has no problem. I maxed out everything here with this video card, and is doing an excellent work. So in this situation, I can complain nothing. 2 gig of VRAM utilization, 70% load on the cores of the video card with 75 degrees on the video card, 5.7 gig of system RAM being utilized, and it's doing okay, you know, it doesn't have any problem, and it's quite a nice performance overall. I want to show you, just in case you're interested in an older version of Space Marines, just in case you want to play the first one, this is how it needs to be. When you have the best video card on the market, you know, and you want to play Space Marines 1 and you max out everything, you need to have 200 FPS. Do you have 200 FPS with the best video card on the market in Space Marines 2? There's 600 megabytes of VRAM only utilized, 50-60% load on the cores of the video card. That's actually good. And in this situation, you can see that the video card is not fully utilized. I only got 420 watts from this. It's a decent performance when it comes to this video card. You know, it looks gorgeous. You know, everything is good with this. So all in all, I will say this is an awesome performance from the video card and the system. Playing a game like this on an old machine like this with old operating system, having a Crossfire or an SLI, it's very entertaining. Staying over 100 FPS, the frame time is flat, there's no spikes, good wattage. If I limit the FPS to the monitor I have, I think it will be even better when I want to make efficiency here. I think this video card is fantastic. Playing with this i7 4th gen games with this video card in Crossfire managed to show me a couple of things that a lot of cores doesn't matter. High frequency core CPU matters, not a lot of cores. In this case, I managed to learn my lesson. I managed to learn a couple of other things when it comes to this video card. In Black Ops 2, it was the same performance when I was playing with that 8990, when I was using that E5 CPU. So I think that performance was bottlenecked by the VRAM, or maybe that was the maximum the game was utilizing from this video card. In previous system that I tested with 8990, it's more stable, it's more generic, it opens a lot of games, you know, it has a lot of opportunities. With Windows 7, I'm very locked to a couple of games. I did manage to start Far Cry because I managed to find an old version of UP Connect software, you know, and the moment I give it internet, it's gonna update and it's gonna crash the software. But every single time I want to start the software, I have to disconnect the internet, stay there for a second, start the application, and reconnect and pass that moment when it's asking for updates, because I have their Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Watch Dogs, and there's a couple of games that I need to install on this machine in order to play with older video cards, because they're fantastic. Regardless, I like today's benchmark, I like the video card, I like the system, and if you have any suggestion for them, please leave a comment. Make sure you smash that like button, and I will see you very soon.